Hello, welcome to another video. I've plotted a circular route in the Lake District which is roughly 25 to 30 miles. It's not a recognised route, I've plotted it myself, so when it's like that I give myself a little bit of leeway to change the adventure as I want, because it is my holiday, it's my time away, it's my hobby, so it can just flow as my mind flows. Straight into gutter, straight into a hill house, not really. Raspberries. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Jeez. Pack that out. 3 miles in. Just getting a look at that, it's just beautiful. Parked up in Ambleside, we've moseyed round on our way towards Grasmere and we're doing a little detour to go check out Rydale Caves. This was my only window to come on this little trip, so the weather can do what it wants. I had a little glance at it and it was like, oh, it's doing everything. Lightning, raining, sunny, heat wave, the lot, so we'll just take it as it comes.
I've come back quick. No, it's round the corner.
They get a load of fish in there. How did they get in there? Can you swim in it? I reckon you can swim in it. That is a swim spot there. It's nice and cool in here. This would just be like a massive beer fridge, wouldn't it? In the wild. You just keep all your meat, your tangos, your Dairy Lee Dunkers. Cool to see that cave. I would have loved to have gone had a dip in there. I'm just briefly interrupting to say that this video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp. I've talked openly on here about my own mental health and the things that I do to help with it. I was really struggling at the start of this year, so I started to prioritise sleeping, eating clean. Sorry, I've got my mutt with me. This guy helped a lot as well. Yeah, sleeping, eating clean, exercise, all the things that I know that help me when my mind starts to go a little bit south. One of the best things that I've done for myself. What are you doing? Dig it. Might have found a truffle. We're in. Yeah, one of the best things that I've done for myself and for my own mental health is talk to a therapist, just to relieve the pressure of sitting in your own thoughts and to get help and advice to someone impartial and outside your own brain. For me anyway, it was invaluable and life-changing. A therapist will listen, ask questions and help you see things from a new perspective. They can give you advice and techniques to help make a positive change in your life. Like give you the roadmap out of the funk that you may be in. BetterHelp are on a mission to make starting therapy easier. Fill out a questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist as soon as possible. You can easily switch therapists at no extra cost at any time if it's not the right fit for you. They've got over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot. So BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Haze Outdoors and get 10% off your first month of therapy. You're gonna say bye? This is therapy. Now back to the video. 6.5 miles deep. Starting to get the blood flowing now. We've come through Grasmere and thankfully starting to head up. There's been a bit of a weather warning for storms. It was the same this morning but we didn't get anything, so take it with a pinch of salt. Hope it doesn't come back to bite you on arse. As long as you've got all your equipment and you feel confident and you've told people where you're going, you got your GPS, your maps, it's all good. Look at this old unit. Got a little chog in there for his spacer. He's got a little dowel in there holding it together. Alright. Still a lot of life left in that spring, let's give it a go. Whoopoosh. Yeah, good lad. Hey, she's better. A little bit gassed out. Bit hot. Love it. I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight. I've not really planned it. Just going to hike, and then whenever I'm tired or we're losing light or weather changes or I find somewhere stunning, then I'll stop and get my bulb down. It's hot. It's humid. Bit overgrown this way. Hot, humid. There'll no doubt be a lot of ticks on this bracken just reaching out, ready to grab onto my leg. There's been a lot this year. I've had quite a few ticks buried into me this year. One in between my toes, which was very concerning, and clearly a downside of wearing Crocs. Little bonsai forest. Look at that, mate. The clouds enveloping the top of the peaks there. Let's get up amongst it. A little bit of effort and you can get out into wilderness. And it's all wilderness, isn't it? But the feeling it gives you, it's all subjective, I know, but the feeling of just like walking for quite some time in my own thoughts and not being snapped out of it by other people walking past. Just these big expensive metal death parrots that keep so blasting past. Nothing much fun happens when they if they're after your butt. As engineering, as a human being looking at something else that other humans have built, and you see these things just flying around the mountains, mate, it's got like that. That's the feeling. I've arrived. Takes a while. I mean, it's taken just shy of 8 miles hiking through the valleys and then up here for me to feel like, okay, I've arrived now. I've got all my food and water in my back, my shelter. I'm truly nomadic for a maximum of 3 to 4 days. So not truly nomadic, but sporadically nomadic. But it feels good. I sort of slow down. My mind isn't as fast paced and sort of just a jumble sale, a car boot sale of thoughts. I'm just sort of like, it's wonderful. Because it's partly from knackering yourself out from climbing up. And then that feeling of like, right, I'm on my own, there's no one really about, the occasional person you'll bump into, but that's it. And there's no time constraints. It's just fun, see you later. All that matters is hiking, taking it all in, finding somewhere to set up camp, finding somewhere to get water, that's it. The basic stuff kicks in and it is wonderful for the old bread basket. Medic! You can see the 2 lakes that we walked along the side of this one here, and then we sort of went up and around to the other side of there, and now we're here. And you can see it keeps going up. The rain's starting to come now. You can see the cloud rolling in. You getting it? No, it's too shallow. Here's the rains. Let's get weatherproof. So I don't have trousers, and then out of the top comes the rain cover. Rain cover and rain jacket. That's all I've got, really. That's all you need. That's all you need. Quick. It'll stop raining by the time I've sorted this out. I do have a dry bag and stuff inside the bag, but just err on the side of caution. Bin bag, probably a bit too late because t-shirt's got all wet, but this could be the beginning of some torrential clobber. There you go, bin bag face. Alright. Right then, Bilbo bin baggins. Onward. Everything's soaked. The wind muff thing on here is soaked as well, so there's a good chance that audio's all gone to shit. So, sorry about that. To look on plus side, yes, it's pissing it down. But it gets rid of all bugs and any stragglers that were up here, human stragglers, are probably thinking, nah, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day, Susan, and get down to Ale House. Come on. And just those bog weasels up here sniffing around for a good time. Oh, look at it. Absolute scenes. It's getting hard to film, mate. It's a bit wet. Get on top of this cairn. Yes, man. Yes! Yes, mush. Yeah. Way up there, look, yeah. Fancy that. Up into all that nonsense. Weather's fully closing in now. Looks like it's staying for a bit. It's way too early to be pitching up as well. It's only 2 o'clock. I've not had out to eat all day, so I'm gonna maybe try and find a little overhang or somewhere a bit sheltered, and we'll get a little bit of food on. That's where we've come from. I'm gonna go down here and up to the top of here. I'm not beholden to my map or my route, so I'm gonna get up here and then we're gonna have a look and see which way we're gonna go. But for now, it's down here and up yonder. This is it, mate. I mean, it's not everyone's it, is it? This is some people's shit. Some people are just happier not doing this. Yomping around in fells in pissing rain. I like it. If it was persistent rain over days and days and you're just hiking in it, it can get a bit laborious, but when it's just, when weather's doing everything and you get a bit of a downpour and you can see clouds rolling in and the elements are all over your grill, it's just nice. It makes me feel alive, and it's something that, I'm going the wrong way. So many little paths, and I can't be jank looking at me OS map all the time, so I'm just sort of roughly working it out and trying not to get too much bog foot, but that's a bit too late. But yeah, it's just makes me feel alive, this sort of stuff, and it reminds me of what life's about for me. And it's, without getting too deep, I get lost, I lose myself, and I lose who I am, and it sounds crackers, but I just lose myself. And if I've not done anything like this for a while, or been out in nature, or you know, done any of my outdoor hobbies, and just been in or been around, like just doing normal stuff, I start to forget. Do you know that king on Lord of the Rings when he gets all dusty and like, because Wormtongue's in his lug hole and he gets all dusty? I feel like that sometimes, and I forget who I am, and then I come out on one of these trips, so I get up into the mountains, rain's hitting me, and it all sort of washes away and the dust washes off me, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. This is what I enjoy doing. This is who I am. This is part of what I've done all my adult life, to feel good and to connect with Mother Nature. You big raging joss stick. It's real. It ain't lying to you. Although, are we in a simulation? Let's not get bogged down into all that sort of stuff. But with AI at the moment, oh no, he's going on one. It's not even last day at hike. With AI and things like that at the moment, mate, I find like being on the internet, on social media especially. Hey up, that sheep's in a little like hole cave thing. hopefully we'll go past. In fact, we'll just go and have a look. There's no hopefully about it. I'm just going to go and have a look. Because we might be able to shoot sheep out and get in there and rev up some food. Being on social media and on the internet at the moment, it ain't good for me. So I've not been posting a lot on Instagram or even on YouTube as well, to be honest. I've been a bit like, I've been sort of distancing myself from it a little bit, just for my noggin's sake. I don't want to be fully engulfed in it. You can't tell what's real anymore, and when you do see AI, it freaks me out. It scares me when you see like AI people and they're moving, but there's something like they're moving a bit crab-like, a bit sideways. Their hands aren't quite right, or the way they eat is just a bit off, or there's just something that viscerally tells me that ain't good. It's like a nightmare. It's like if you've ever had a nightmare or a bad trip, or a what's that one where you get night terrors, where you get like paralysis. It's like that. It's not like good. I don't see it and think, oh, that's cool, that's nice. I see it and I'm like, to my core, I'm like, oh no. And you should listen to your gut instinct. And my gut instinct says that AI, it's not good. It's not good, mate. Oh no, I'm just cracking on talking about AI. I'm out here for a few days out, so we're going to talk about all sorts. And at the moment, we're talking about AI. Getting comments, no, all AI bots in comments. Hey, AI's brilliant. Give it another chance, Hazy. You might think, look at these lads here. I'm not going to go in because it'll be full of sheep shit and ticks, but how many of you's in there? I come in peace. What have you got? Good lad. Look at this. Full of piss and shite. But at a push, if I didn't have all my gear and I wanted to just get a load of ticks and smell like sheep shit, I'll be all over that. Right lads, you can have it back. It's not for me. I can't concentrate on too many things at once. I'm all over the place. Should we get under this? Look at this. We could get under here and have a little cook something under here, couldn't we? Chat about AI while everyone just slowly but surely unsubscribes and turns the video off. It's dry under there, isn't it? It's just oftentimes, like if you've got somewhere that's a little bit of an overhang or shelter, you know that animals have been using it, so it's often just rammed full of ticks. And I can't keep edging my bets. I've had so many ticks. Get in here. There's loads of midges in here. What am I getting peppered? The Soto Windmaster, which I rate. I need to change it. The ignition on it's gone. I've had it for quite a while though. It served me well. The ignition's gone. You can get separate ones of these and just refit it, which I'll probably do. This little thing here, just to stop it falling over. When I'm doing these sort of trips or long distance trips, I just have a 1.5 litre bottle and then a smaller litre or half a litre, whatever it is, on the other side, so that I can put electrolytes in one and just have one purely for water. Oh, yeah, I was thirsty as well, wasn't I? You forget to drink. When it gets a bit colder and it's raining, you just forget. And the trusty fire steel, it's seen better days. There we go. Get that on. Don't take long. I use this, it's just like a bit of a snood. That goes in my pot. It does a few things actually. It goes in the cup and stops the gas canister rusting the cup. I use it to dry up after myself, and also comes in handy to touch these, which I've been caught out by many a time. These get really hot. Scalded myself a few times with that. What are you having for dinner? Pasta bolognese. And ours ready for her. Oh, look at that, straight at the top. I do have a little thing to sit on as well. I'm going to create a little seating area in here once I finish cooking. And just ogle them views. Lightweight sort of mat thing under there. Good little sit pad. This is brilliant though. This is just taking the rain off my swede. That worse than a crunchy Boiling the bag, mate. There is actually a lot of things worse, to be honest. Have you ever stood on a plug? Looks same as always. Same shit, different dizzle. But, you know, I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is actually quite good, because there's some peas in there, look, green stuff. Green Celt. Oh, I've cooked that beautifully. That is through to the next round. I'm through to the next round, Greg. Not Greg. Greg's been given a hard word, hasn't he, for being a bit of a wrong one. I do worry about AI, and I worry that it could be a problem for people. And I don't just mean it like taking people's jobs and stuff like that. Although it is doing, I know people who are writers and you know, tech developers and stuff, or like people who would design logos and then just like overnight out of business. It's something else. There's something else about it. There's something a bit more sinister about it, I think. Based only on a feeling I've got, gut feeling. It's the Matrix. We're just gonna be little flesh batteries. The thing is though, with however mad it gets with AI and stuff, there is a simple solution, and that is just to put your phone down, or just turn your laptop off, turn your telly off. Just get rid of your screen, turn it all off. We're done. We've ruined it. Turn it all off. Yeah, we've blown it. Start again. Turn internet off. We've blown it. Right, that is pure waffle, isn't it? We've not even spent a night out here and I'm waffling about AI. You can guarantee that I've waffled a lot more about AI than I've put on here. Because I've probably cut it. I can't put all this in because I've just been waffling for ages about AI. It is nuts though, isn't it? Should I put some AI in here now? Watch this. I'll go do some mad AI stuff in here now. I think it stopped raining. I've been sheltered. Got some calories in me. I'm going to finish this and then we'll head off over that way. Lovely little shelter. And nice to get some food in me. I'm cold now. See, I've got wet. And then I've stopped, Anna. That's my problem. Back on path. And it'd be nice if it didn't rain for that little bit while I'm putting the tent up. Please, if you're listening. That's alright, that's deep. That is deep enough, mate. That's like waist deep. You could definitely swim in there. If you wanna, don't know, a bit cold at the moment. I don't know if that's like a dead, something's dead over there. Which is a little bit off-putting. Looks a bit spooky though, doesn't it? Definitely a bit spooky. I think that might be a dead sheep though. We'll walk around and have a look. Because this is nice, mate. This is a nice area. Is that a sheep? No. Is it? Oh. Come on. Keep your head together. There's a lot of midges, isn't there? There's a lot of midges getting me now. It's all part of it. It's all part of trauma. Oh, there's a lot of them. Right, the good thing is that's not a sheep, it's like a rock. Right, there's too many midges there. It's foggy, there's no wind, getting eaten alive. Again, at a push, that'd be nice. Good to know it's there. Emergency shelter, but again, a lot of sheep shit. Nice views from the boudoir though. We've climbed even further now. That little nodule will be the highest point for today. And you can tell because the temperature's dropped, I'm about to be engulfed. I can see the cloud rolling in underneath me and then coming up the side of here, so make use of it while I can. See, here we are. Whoa. Oh, you don't want to fall off there. Can't see out. There's your views. Them's your views. Not so bad this side, but it's closing in. Woof. He's pissing it down. Good job I've got a map, because once this cloud fully ensconces me, I'll be just flying by the seat of my pants, won't I? Midges, what are you doing up here, you gruff bag? In rain, up here, it's just wind, innit? A bit more wind than they all cack it. Should be amazing views off here, but it don't matter. Just staring into the void. Carol Voiderman. And that'll do. West is that way. That's where my sunset's gonna be. Yeah? Now getting no sunset, am I? It's 5 o'clock. I've done 12 miles. Well, it soon slows down once you start coming up. Your distance really does slow down. I feel like I should just chill out for a little bit, because I'm at the top, I've made it up. See? Look at views. That's the North Sea. Hogwarts. Fogjamoor. Right, let's have a little map time. It's all closed out, mate, and I'm soaked. It's still raining, but that's life. And it's boggy. I'm starting to, you know, it's 6 o'clock now. I've probably done about, I don't know how many miles, 13, 14. But excuse me, mate. Do you know where there's any flat dry bits? Because it's raining, my map ain't working. But that's okay. Right, look, it's like this. I was following this vague path and now just disappeared. I'll do a bit more along the bog. Let's see if we can't find some dry stuff. Not dry, but, you know, stuff that isn't bog. I'm lost. Peaceful though when I'm not waffling on. Right, mush. Right, this'll do. It's a bit bumpy. I'll get rid of all sheep shite. Oh mate, rain is coming down now. Don't really know what weather's going to do, so I'm going to pitch this. I'm going to pitch it well as I can. Pitch it as if bad winds are coming, because I don't know if they're not. Thing is it's wet. Proper wet, John. In there, nice and tight. I don't want to be getting out once I'm in to sort it out. It's getting there. I've been out in it a few times. It's the Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL1. I had the 2 for a long time, and it was one of my favourite tents, so I thought I'd see what the 1 was all about. See if it is the 1. Get me in there quick. Let's peg out a couple of guy lines as well, just in case. Big Agnes have given me enough pegs and extra guy lines, and I'm grateful for it. Right, is that sturdy? Look at that! Come on. It's eshing it down, man, it's eshing it down. Let's get in. How am I going to get in it? I've got to get in. We've got to get dry somehow. Come on. Oh. Rain jacket out there. Shorts, duds, socks, whatever in there. I'm in the Enlightened Equipment quilt. I've got and I've not blown it up yet, but Thermarest Neoair X-Therm. I'll tell you something, mate, this tent is mint. There's so much room for a one person. If it could pitch out of first, it'd be hands down the best tent I've ever owned, but that does put me off a little bit. Put it on low so it doesn't burn 10. Yeah. That's evening meal, a wonderful warm chicken cuzzer. 600 calories straight onto teats. Happy days. It pissed it down all night. There was no skies to be had. No skies this morning. tent was alright. There was a bit of condensation, that goes without saying. Getting a coffee on, and then I'm just going to sit it out for a little bit. I like to have everything inside my tent, and with a one-man tent you can't do that. You've got to have your vestibule for your bag and your bits and pieces, and then you're just in the tent. I would rather carry that extra weight knowing that I can have everything that I've got with me inside the tent, just so that it's not all getting full of bugs or moisture. And it's a good option for when you're not using your poles and you want to stay as lightweight as possible. I think it stopped raining. I can open the door. Come on. Oh, it's just mystified, isn't it? Tied the guy line to my bag just in case. It's quite windy. There we go. It pissed it down all last night. The wind's picked up, and then this morning I've just been waiting for it to subside enough for me to be motivated enough to get out of the tent. That time is now. The clouds are moving pretty quickly, and it looks like we're going to get a bit more wet. Hey! It snapped my ankle. Sound. At the moment I don't feel like going for a swim because I'm cold. You can see faintly in the distance there, you probably can't see on here, but there's a path that's quite well defined. That's the new path that they've put in as part of the Wainwrights now recognised as a national trail, coast to coast path. You see a lot of people walking on it there, and that takes you this way down to Grasmere. I'm going to go this way down this valley, I think, that I've never explored before. Here we are, look. All this has been built since since I did the Wainwrights coast to coast, and more recently the tour of the Lake District brings you over here, and they've flagged it all. Look, round of applause actually, because it's no mean feat getting all these flags in here, up here, and some of them are thick. Can we see here? Look how thick that is, man. This guy wobbling all over because of wind, mate. It's hard to film getting some of this out of this puddle. Let's take my puddle water and try and get out of this wind. I need to take some calories on because it's affecting my decision making. I just need a flat bit. Diego flatbread. Head's going a bit, to be honest with you. I made a real bad decision with navigating, and I've had to just put in so much more effort and of a train I didn't need to go over, and it's done me. And then I was thinking, right, what's my plan now? And that's the thing, I guess, when you don't have a plan, sometimes it's harder just to meander sometimes. Yeah, so I made a bit of a error of medic. Is it a medic? Yeah, it's somewhat hair. Yeah, I made a bit of an error of judgment. Then as I was coming over at tops here, I just did a little fall. I don't even think I yelped. Normally I'm like, whoa, but I don't even think I think it was just a silent fall because I was a bit worn out. 2 o'clock now, 3 o'clock, something like that, and I haven't eaten all day, and I've only had a coffee. I think I need some calories in me. Well, I know I do. Where am I going? Okay. It's a bit slow. I need to wash it out. It needs back washing and cleaning a little bit after the last couple of trips. Right, veg hot pot. down the chute and we're off. There's weather warnings for later as well, which is it's a shame, mate, because you know nowadays it takes me a while to get here, and I've really got to plan my days when I can come. And one of the main reasons I like to come out is for the views, sunsets, sunrises, stars. I love all that sort of stuff, mate, and I feel like I got a bit robbed of it last night, and it's forecast to be same again tonight, so who knows. I don't just want to camp out. If I'm going to be tent bound in a one-man tent in pissing rain again, it's all right for one night, but if it's again, I'm leaning towards keep it. I'm leaning towards keep it. I'm going to drop down here, see if we can't plunge the plum. Living la vida loca. Squelchy underfoot, like. Woohoo! Yes. This is it. This is it. This is actually it, isn't it? I'm sinking in hot crap. And there's some like a lot of reeds in here. Oh, but it's lovely. Ten out of 10 Gollum. Just what the doctor ordered. I knew that this video was going to be in partnership with Better Help. I was going to go and cook up a steak. I haven't. I've been doing stuff for the old noggin on this channel for a long time. Those of you that have been here for a long time will remember the Show Us Your Steak challenge, where I went out into the woods, cooked up a steak and just chatted about my bread basket. At the time when I did that, I forget how many years ago, it was a good few years ago, it wasn't as talked about as now. I feel like it's good now. It's a good space to be in, because a lot of people do talk about mental health, especially men's mental health. At the time there wasn't a lot of it about, so, and I had friends who were struggling, and my own noodle kept going a bit south, so I thought I would use my platform to do that. And so I went into the woods, cooked up a steak, chatted about mental health, and then I tagged 3 people to do it, and then just left it. It's like, oh, it doesn't matter if no one does it, at least people get to see the message. And the people that I tagged did it, and then they tagged other people, and it spread through the bushcrafting and wild camping community. You can look at it now, if you just type Show Us Your Steak challenge or Show Us Your Steak mental health, there's lots and lots of videos on YouTube. I saw some really heartfelt ones of blokes just sat in woods cooking a steak and just, you know, shedding tears and opening up, and it just filled me with pride and with like, you know, like, I don't know, I just thought it's worth it. Something good was happening. I felt like something good was happening, and people were sort of opening up and chatting about it, and so that was just amazing. And then we did the 6 peaks, me and Joey D. We did the national 3 peaks and then the Yorkshire 3 peaks barefoot, and raised £14,000 for CALM, which is the campaign against living miserably. I love like championing it and breaking down the barriers and making it okay for people to talk, because it's hard to understand it unless you've been in the thick of it and on your last, you know, to the end of your tether. I've been there when you could be at the end of your tether and just hear someone talking openly or being a bit sympathetic. It can save lives. I'm going to have done around 25-26 miles all told, so I've had my exercise. Alright, mate. I feel great, it's just don't feel very banterous. You know, when you're just like Maybe I'm a bit tired. Look, clouds are coming in now. How's it going? No, it's alright. See you later. I made a mistake on map and then weather just got me. Weather got me and the trek, everything, just it all forced me down here. 2 valleys over from the one I was originally wanting to go down, but there was no paths in that valley. So I didn't want to just wing it. Pathless wonder. Thought, oh, I'll go to the next bit, and then it was like that one right, then next bit, so I've had to come right way back over to basically where I woke up and then start descending down. Yeah, let's get a gate in here before we sign off. Please be a normal gate, not just a kissing gate. Yes. Spring's looking well, looking quite new. Hinges are looking well, posts. He's put a new one in here. He hasn't chamfered top or put a top on it or out, so best of luck with it, mate. But let's have a listen. Went in first time and then second time it hadn't quite nibbled it, so yeah, not bad. 6 out of 10. I'm tired, mate. As before, there's a lot of people on this stretch when you get to Grasmere. From Grasmere to Ambleside, there's a lot of people, and I'll be walking the same route as when we were coming in, so I think I'll just leave it here. We'll see what this iron gate's got to offer first. And then Screech Lord, let's see. I wish I could have brought you some better views, but it just wasn't meant to be. Filmmaker at year still, or not? Definitely not. Sorry for the lack of good visuals and / banter. I'll leave this one here. I'll mosey into Grasmere, maybe get a dust cutter and then make my way to Ambleside. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves and looking after each other out there. It's a bit mad at the moment, isn't it, the world? I won't get too into it. Well, I won't get into it all because I'm just signing off, but more than ever I send you love and I hope you're all well. Thanks as always for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.